guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Your girl Amelia Adams. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing and joining me in another video. Oh my gosh, I just wanted to switch it up for y'all. I'm on my way to the office. What's been going on? So yeah, I actually had to officially fire a client. Yes, I had to fire a client. Never had to do that before. It was definitely a gut wrenching feeling, and I felt good about doing it. So this client reached out to me based off of a listing I have and wanted to take a tour. So before I tour any of my clients, any client that's going to work with me, I always ask, are they working with another agent? Because you don't ever want to step on somebody's toes or be in a predicament where you could potentially owe somebody a commission for working with another client that isn't yours. I find out if they're pre-approved and how soon they're looking to move. So they weren't working with any other agents. They were cash buyers, and they were like, oh, we're looking to move within the next 1 to 2 months. Okay, cool. Took them to my listing, toured them around, made sure they loved it. The vibes seemed normal. Like, oh yeah, I'm interested. Not like, oh my God, I'm interested, but I'm interested. It was cool. The wife loved the house. The husband, so. And from that day, they're like, okay, we'll reach out to you in 24 hours. 24 hours passes by, and they tell me they like the house, want to put in an offer. I'm like, great. I will be able to represent the seller, represent the buyer. So it's almost like a double whammy for me. Like, I get to win if I represent both sides. So I'm like, cool. I need you to sign these documents saying that I represent you as your agent so that we can put this offer in. Because I don't ever put in an offer without having documents stating that I'm that person's agent. So it took them 2 days to sign the documents. The wife immediately reviewed and signed. I signed, and the husband took his time. No worries. That's normal for people to just take their time. They want to make sure they read over everything. So I was like, cool, no worries. Once I asked for them to send me over the proof of funds, that's where things got interesting. I'm just going to use whole days just so you can follow what I'm getting ready to say. So let's just say it's Monday, right? I asked for the proof of funds, and they're like, oh, we have to go to the bank tomorrow. Okay, fine, no problem. Tuesday comes. I don't know, it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, my husband is still asleep. I haven't got to talk to him. So yeah, once he wakes up, I'll let you know. Okay, 4 o'clock on a Tuesday comes by. Hey, is everything cool with the proof of funds? This is what I'm asking the wife because the husband works late. And she's like, yeah, he sent it over. And I was like, okay, he didn't get anything. I checked my spam. I checked my email. She checked her emails. Didn't get anything. So I was like, it's okay. Just send it tomorrow when you got time. Wednesday is here. And I'm like, okay, did you send the proof of funds? Sending it now. This is what the husband said. Sending it now. So he sent it over. I'm on the phone with him. I'm like, yeah, I didn't get anything. And he's like, well, I sent the old proof of funds to my wife's email and she got that. So I was like, what kind of phone do you have? I come from the cell phone industry, so I know all about phones. So the guy tells me he has an S9. I was like, log in, screenshot it, and just send it over. I just make sure the funds are there before I can write up a proposal. It's Thursday now. So I was just remaining patient, and I was just like, something don't feel right. And he's like, we want to switch to a mortgage. And I was like, okay, well, why didn't you just tell me that early on? He was like, oh, my pride got to me. Again, I'm like, okay, fine. I reached out to my lender, for my lender to help create a mortgage, everything like that. No lie. Thursday at I don't know, 10:30ish, I got a text message saying, we're just going to switch back to cash. And I'm just like, okay, that's fine. Friday comes. I still don't have a proof of funds. The husband tells me that we don't have the whole amount in our account. So I was like, that's completely fine. I just need to see what's in your account to verify if I can put through this offer. Because people can have stocks, other investments, other liquidated cash. So it's not really a big deal for them to have the whole amount in one account. It's totally fine. But I needed to see that majority, or at least some of the money was there. And he's like, yeah, there's only $3,000 in the account. So I said, okay, that's fine. Send it over. When I get the proof of funds, I'm not even joking. I don't know which bank it's from. I can barely see the first and last name. And the amount that he told me was in the account wasn't in the account. So if he said there was, the amount was literally like 200. And I felt so uncomfortable because I felt like I was pulling teeth just to get someone to send me proof of funds, and that's not normal. Once you gain trust with a client, they trust you and they start sending you documents, but they have to feel like they trust you. And I personally don't feel like either one of them didn't trust me. I felt like I was being strung along. I felt like after speaking to other colleagues, it just seemed like they wanted to get me to lock this deal up, go under contract, say they're going to use cash, figure out how they wanted to get a mortgage, prolong the situation, and then I'm stuck. I gotta wait for them to provide me information to get a mortgage or to do cash. So I just didn't feel easy about the situation. So Saturday came and I said, I'm going to politely decline working with you guys. I wish you and your husband best of luck. It just seems like you two are on different pages. The wife called me back. She was like, what happened? I was like, well, your husband literally, as I was talking to him, told me that I could move on with other offers. You seem like you love the house, and he seems like, it is what it is. Both parties have to be on the same page in order for me to make this make sense so that I don't waste my time. Another red flag that I didn't pay attention to was that we only seen one house. They never asked me to see another house. Like, I don't want to say I was naive. I just want to say I didn't think that somebody would literally try to BS me through like not having proof of funds or trying to manipulate a situation to seem like they have something and they really don't. So my advice to you all agents out there, including myself, is to really thoroughly have a good consultation. And the reason why I didn't properly consultate these clients was because this was the house they wanted to see. I was already in the area, and it wasn't like I was losing time because I had to go to my listing anyways. I had to put a lockbox on the house, so yeah, you can see it. I still can't tell you exactly why or how or if they were like not a legitimate client. It definitely felt like something was off there, and I went with my gut instinct. When your gut is talking to you, it's like completely different from like your heart. Your gut is like going on a roller coaster, knowing that you're about to drop and you have the chance to get off. You don't wait until the roller coaster drops. You immediately get off as fast as possible, and that's what I did. The best decision for me. It's because I just felt like I could have potentially went down a rabbit hole. So if you guys have stories that have happened to you like this, drop them down in the comments. I would be so interested in hearing about them and just wanting to know like what's your experience out there in the real estate industry. Have you ever had to fire a client? I look forward to you guys joining me in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and tag your comments down below. Peace.